God. It is a worship to God as we bring the tithe and the offering. There are many benefits in our relationship and our covenant with God, but to be able to bring what we have set apart for Him is very special in His eyes. And I just want to share something with you about the principles of growth and increase, because we've been talking a little bit about sowing and reaping. And in the book of Genesis, in the beginning, the first marching orders that mankind got was to generate increase. Go forth and multiply. That didn't mean just have children. It meant plant crops and have herds and all the things that were able to multiply. And so when we look at God's keys to multiplication, to growth and increase, many of us, we want to prosper and be in good health, don't we? But sometimes we don't understand the keys that God has to making it happen. So let's look at 2 Corinthians 9. We talked about this the last couple of weeks, and this will be finishing that chapter, but it's a promise of God. Promises of God are very special. And if God promises, He never breaks His promise, does He? No, we can break our covenant with Him, but He does not break His covenant with us. He's very serious. So verse 10, it says, He that ministers seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food, multiply your seed sown, and increase the fruits of your righteousness, being enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causes through us thanksgiving to God. For the administration of this service was not only supplied the want of the saints, but is abundant also by many thanksgivings unto God. So while by the experiment of this ministration they glorify God for your professed subjection unto the gospel of Christ, and for your liberal distribution unto them and unto all men, and by their prayer for you, which long after you for the exceeding grace of God in you. Thanks be to God for His unspeakable gift. And as we look at these scriptures, we see that the graces of God are manifest in the giving, don't we? It's a grace to be able to give. It's a grace. By grace we are saved, but by grace we grow. We get grace upon grace, gift upon gift, and we give, and as we give, it returns to us to be given again. And this is God's way of doing things. When we praise God, we praise God. And it goes up, and it's like it waters the clouds, and down comes blessing when we praise God. Did you ever think of that? When we sow seed, then there's a germination time, and then the crop comes forth, and then there's a harvest. And the harvest is usually bigger than the seed that was sown. And so I just want to encourage you that God is here to prosper you, and that is your ability to give what you have, that you can walk in prosperity with God. So we'll receive the morning tithe and offering this morning.